Hi, my name is Cody Hosterman, and I'll be demonstrating mounting a snapshot using the Commvault IntelliSnap technology integration with the Pure Storage FlashArray. I'm logged in the Simpana application right now and will be navigating to my VMware subclient. I'm going to be mounting a snapshot of a VMFS volume. I've located my VMware subclient and we'll take a look at the snapshots that currently exist for the subclient. By clicking on List Snaps, I will see all the hardware-based snapshots from the FlashArray that exist for this data store. By looking at the disk view, I can see more specific information about those snapshots from the FlashArray perspective. The snap name is the name of the actual snapshot on the Pure Storage FlashArray. Now if we go back into the VMware web client, we can see that I have a VM that is currently protected by Commvault. It's named Filed Server. It's on a data store named Commvault DS. If I look in the Related Objects tab using the Pure Storage web client plugin, I can see all the snapshots for this data store, similar to what we saw in Simpana. You can see the 2146, which is the 4-digit ID of the job ID of that snapshot. This is the same one as we look back in Simpana. You can see the 2146. This is the snapshot we want to mount because it's the latest one. It has the latest data. I'm going to right click on it and select Mount. I can either override default selections or leave it the way it is. I'm going to leave it the way it is and use my proxy ESX host to mount the snapshot. It'll mount it to that individual ESX server. During this procedure, Commvault will take the snapshot, copy its metadata to a new Pure Storage FlashArray volume, and connect it to the proper host. Then Commvault will connect to vCenter, rescan that ESX server, mount the VMFS volume, resignature it, and allow it for use. If we refresh the web client, we can see the new data store will appear. It has the same prefix as the original name of the data store, Commvault DS, with a special suffix, gxbackup 2146_23080. The 2146 the job ID, 2 is the COMCEL ID, and the last number is an archive file ID. The volume, as we saw before, was based on a volume named CV_ with a bunch of letters and numbers. If we take a look at that volume that's actually connected on the array, the letters and numbers for that FlashArray volume are actually the serial number of the snapshot it was created from. And you can see its source is that original data store. Back in the VMware web client, we can see some more information about the underlying data store using the Pure Storage web client plugin. So now let's say we want to register a copy of that virtual machine that was residing on the original data store so we can run some test dev on the applications inside. We register the VM, select it, and hit OK. This will register it once we give it a new name and a location inside of vCenter. We'll name it with the original name plus copy and choose its location, cluster, host, etc. Now that VM has been registered inside the host and clusters for this vCenter, we'll go ahead and power it on. And then we'll open up its console after we choose a DRS location to watch it boot up. Now the VM is booted up. We can test our applications, make sure everything is okay. We'll patch it, whatever we need to do. And now we're going to skip past that and turn it off and unregister this VM from the inventory. We're then going to use Commvault to unmount the snapshot. So we can use the Pure Storage web client plugin while we're waiting for the power down to kind of check out the performance statistics as that VM shuts down. We'll then go ahead and remove it from the inventory. And then we'll jump back into Simpana to actually unmount that snap. So you can see in the list snaps that mount information is still there. So we'll select unmount. This will gracefully unmount the VMFS volume, detach it from the host, disconnect the volume, and delete it on the FlashArray. The snapshot, though, will remain. If we refresh the web client, we'll see that this data store is now gone. Thank you for watching this demonstration of mounting a snapshot using the Commvault IntelliSnap technology with the Pure Storage FlashArray snapshots.